My intro. We live. Set my intro. Boom.
I'm here now. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Businessman, no fake ones on my premises. Shane Soon told me if I find them, gotta finish them. Gotta kill all you, I can't leave no witnesses. Do it in 60 seconds, call me 1 minute man. Roll that weed up, I stay G'd up. Hey, that's me, bro, everyday procedure. You think y'all hustle, you think y'all smart. Every one of my niggas got EBT cards, electronic benefits. I pay taxes too, so I got a right to my own shit, bitch. Hang around Crips, Bloods, Hounds, and Sigmas. 4 Crip blood signs and blue five signals. You know, you niggas wanna fuck with danger. When my niggas milk Losin, Robin Mangrum, Deck Brown, VP, Tyree, JB, PT, and Chris that used to fuck with Angel. Yeah, I don't fade the black man. I'm a fucking black man and fade the light skin. Feel me?
Yo. We live right now. Commenting on the comments. My girl Jazzy, my girl Ant. If give them a little second to introduce themselves, y'all already know who they are. Tell them how they follow you. We're gonna let the lady go first. How they follow you, Miss Jazzy?
Official Jazzy Rose Instagram.
How they follow you, Ant?
Say what?
How can they follow you?
Oh, Instagram, man. Jack of all trades, man. You can hit me up there. Reach out to me on Facebook, Anthony Brown, or email me at antbcocpodcast.com. I mean outlook.com.
Gotcha. So today we're gonna go over some things that Miss Jazzy missed, but I know you're gonna love it. It's real easy topics today. We probably won't be on too long, most likely. We are gonna go over a couple things that we saw on YouTube. I guess the big thing that's happening today is President Trump is getting barraged again. You know what I'm saying? We can cover any type of topic. We make everything spicy anyway. But Mexico and Canada kind of getting on that ass lyrically. You know what I'm saying? They kind of saying that they tired of the bullshit. And Canada said they will make sure that our gas prices will be $700 a gallon if they book. What y'all think about that, man? The Mexican president is a female, and I forget her exact name, but she said that being the backbone that helped build America, she will make sure this tariffs back on whatever goods we have. So I don't really want to play with Canada like that. What y'all think, man? With this whole Trump tariff shit that's going on. Talk to me. Go ahead, Ms. Jazz.
I don't know.
I mean, so basically, how it would affect you and us is if these tariffs are passed by the end of this week. I'm thinking Wednesday or Thursday, tomorrow or Thursday, the tariffs supposed to get passed, and it's 25% on everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Except for small form stuff. They saying that everything is gonna go up as far as prices with prices with groceries. And listen, the economy look like it's going crazy anyway. It seems like everything going up anyway. You know what I mean?
Prices go
But
up, pay go up.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Your favorite I don't know, you drink Corona? I don't know. You drink any kind of you drink Doseki?
I don't drink beer. I'm a
You don't
wine.
drink
I'm
no
a
type
wine
of beer. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? But there are some people out there that feel like that, the tariffs are gonna affect them and how they live. You know what I mean? How you feel, Ant? How you feel, Anthony? You like what?
and but
Oh, you know what? He got his mic muted. That's why.
okay. But you can hear us though.
Your mic muted, Ant. Your mic muted.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's up with you, bro?
You gonna
Your
move us
mic
up?
was muted. What's up with you? I said, how you feel, man, about the whole tariff thing going on with Trump, man, before we really get into the show like that?
About the whole thing, about the whole what now?
This whole thing going on with Trump. How can you can hear me pretty good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The whole thing going on with the tariffs right now. You got your Mexican president tripping. You got your Canadian prime minister and they parliament tripping. You know what I'm saying? They saying they'll make sure that the gas prices go crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people really ready. I don't think nobody done saved their money up. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
Let's keep on the road.
that's what it's about. It's about money. So at the end of the day, before prices go down, stuff has to go up first. And once they see how that goes and who's able to afford what, and see if the economy or the U.S. as a whole or different nations as a whole can hold, then they're inflate where they at. But other than that, stuff is gonna go up then before it comes down. That's how it's always been when it came to politics. It's about getting stuff up and who can afford what, and then what they do is they do an overall, average of saying, okay, rich people can afford this, blue collar can afford this, white collar can afford this, poor people can afford that, and that's how they come up with an average of everything. So that's how it's always been that way, man. Trump just forcing it more. He just putting it out there, saying, all right, this is what we're gonna do. This is the direction we headed in. This is how it's gonna be, and we are gonna go from there. Either everybody else in the other nations either gonna get on board or they're gonna be left behind.
Mm-hmm.
They've been
Mm-hmm.
tripping. They've been tripping.
He gonna make them.
He gonna make them, bro. Like for real.
Trump gonna make them.
I mean, do you think it's time for, bruh? They saying right now the stock market just crashed, or it's crashing a little bit, and
The
they said that
stock market crashed about a week and a half ago. It crashed. At
it's
one
bad
point,
right now.
Dogecoin was up by like 30. I think it was like 30 some cent. That jump went down to like 20 some cent. Stock market been crashed.
What'd you say,
Crash
Jan?
is good. Crash is good.
I think crash is good. And look, to be honest with you, it's time for everybody to understand when the stock market crash. All that means anybody that got the median money, it's time for you to win.
Bye.
Exactly. That's how you get in. Like this boy had this Ant was telling me about this whole Dogecoin, whole Shiba and all that. Like it was a time to where a lot of people didn't understand how crypto worked. And if you'd have had enough money at the time, you could have jugged you a little bit and got a little money off a little jug just because you had a little 10, 15, maybe five, maybe even say 5 bands. Let's just say 5 bands. You could have became a shark. You could have became a
I
shark.
still don't understand it.
You still don't understand it? So this man here tell you how all that shit work. We basically you get you some money to invest some type of way, whatever. Get you some money, and then when you invest it, you got to really, really watch how the market rise and fall. You know what I'm saying? But you got to kind of do some investigation on the news. Watch the news a little bit.
Well, the crypto is a little bit different because you gotta crack the code to even get the money from the currency, which is weird. But I noticed that people, they find a certain name that they want to direct people, and they just go get people and tell everybody to go to that stop.
Exactly.
Make a wave.
I don't know.
Make sure you have your stock insurance, so you can still get paid when you lose.
Yeah.
I know that much, but I don't know how to crack the code.
What y'all think about this new Friday that they coming out with?
Oh damn! I done spoke to him so many times about doing this dang on Friday.
He
found seven
just
ways to even do it.
Just got the deal signed. Yeah.
I'm glad. I mean, I got the pre message that it was supposed to happen, but he's actually got it signed.
He claimed he got it signed now.
Okay. Mike Epps confirmed. This Friday is officially made. Oh, he definitely took the name too. Okay.
Yeah, and Chris Tucker hasn't said he was gonna be in it, but this is what your boy just said.
He said he'll be in it if
he called me the other day.
DC Young Fly.
We doing just finished the deal.
Oh, wow.
So we doing the last Friday, man.
Last Friday. Oh my God.
And big shout out to Q, man. That's another brother that has put so many brothers on, man.
Yes, sir.
This dude put and don't really get the props for it, you know. Put me, Chris Tucker, Bernie, I mean, name them. This dude gave dudes opportunities, and that's what I'm doing on the Upshaws, man. I just had Scarface on the show acting. I had Petey Pablo on the show. I had so many comics on the show, and you know, that's what we do. We turning on black men, putting black men in a position where they can feed their family and build legacy.
Has Cube approached you about last Friday yet?
He called me the other day.
Wow. Have you seen the script for last Friday?
I haven't seen the script, but I'm pretty sure it's good. And we're gonna bring in the new comics. We're gonna put the DC Young Flies and all of them in with OGs. It's gonna be a good ass.
Is Chris Tucker gonna be a part of it too? You, Chris? They gonna combine all the world?
Hopefully we can get Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
You know, we need to get Chris Tucker on that because people still love Chris Tucker. He's still smoky. He laid it down. He positioned me to do it. So Chris, if you listen to it, we need you, baby boy. Come on back.
You know when y'all start shooting?
We don't know when we start shooting, but
the deal done.
The deal's done.
Have you seen the script for last Friday?
Yeah, I mean, that right there by itself, shit, I like it. We just strolling through our chat. You feel me?
Chris Tucker was supposed to be DC Young Fly dad.
He Gucci.
Oh,
no. Man, you act like you fucking old. Like, come on,
nigga. I'm telling you, I came over here right before 9/11.
32, nigga.
Yeah, but I came over here.
You never ain't no Gucci. You never ain't no Gucci.
Hell no, I ain't.
Oh, you
lying.
I gotta stop. That's not
you ain't never whistled in a bitch butt.
You see, you on some other shit. You married, so like I realize why you doing weird shit. You gotta get there.
What's the appropriate age, man? What's the appropriate age, man, for these young men to start?
Epidemic. He like kids.
Who?
What's his name? Epidemic.
He like kids. What you mean?
Well, that's why they fucking with him. They caught him live on a video game talking to underage kids. And then he was trying to coerce them to do some stuff that was very adult-like. And the kid was telling him, like, he was like, I'm not old enough. Like, he's telling him his age. He like, what that mean? What that mean? I'm like, Epidemic is crazy. He on some Diddy. He on the Diddy timing.
You think Diddy did it too?
I got it on my MySpace. Back in MySpace, when they first said he did it, I got it on my page and said Diddy did it. As soon as they said he was a Scorpio, I said he did it. He fucking did it. He's a Scorpio.
They said they ain't no Diddy, man. They said Diddy be a church man now.
The lady that be with him all the time ain't his mama. That's his auntie. She turned him out when he was a kid.
She turned him out.
He never said thank you, mama. That's ain't his mama.
That's how it be. It be them older ladies that
That's why everything in her name. She turned them out a long time ago.
Hey, I guess that was smart. That was smart for to put it in the name. See what I'm saying? What's
No,
the
because she
appropriate age?
in jail with them. They wasn't too smart.
But
They
you see
both
what
in
he just
jail.
said. What's the appropriate age for a man
Mm.
to please his woman with the fellatio? The perfect
What's the
age.
age?
I say
Around your age.
no, can't be around my age. You gotta be about I say 20.
Oh no, I'm not in this conversation.
I say 20. I say 20.
I'm talking jailbait now.
Listen, man, if you don't
Jailbait.
educate the kids, you're gonna be lost.
Yeah, that ain't education. We talking about 20. You still a baby at 20.
What you think they doing at 15,
You
16?
still a baby at 20.
Yeah, them girls out there doing it, man. They at the schoolhouse, 13 years old, doing shit like that, man.
Everybody that don't mean educate them to do it at 13 and 20. That don't mean educate them to promote it.
Listen,
that's still not the age.
When my son turned 20 years old, before he get out here in this world, I'm just saying, baby boy, ain't nobody talk to you about this because they ain't no real motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna get in a relationship with a young lady.
You ain't missing out on nothing.
You gonna get in a relationship
you gonna be
with
doing
a
it for
young
the rest of
lady.
your life. You got time.
No, listen, it's always
you got
time.
plenty of time to do it. Don't rush it.
Don't rush it. But what if you don't give them that guidance and they get into the wrong situation? You feel me?
You gonna learn by looking anyway. So when it's time for you to look, you gonna learn. That take time and that take feeling, emotion, that take concentration, focus. You'll figure it out. You figured it out, didn't you?
Ladies ain't that nice. Ladies ain't nice, and you know if
Yeah,
you ain't
some
doing
guys,
it right.
a lot of guys ain't that nice. So it's a win-win, lose-lose.
Lose.
Win, lose. You might get a good one. You might like. You got to remember that first time for the rest of your life. Like, damn, I regret that.
On the serious tip, you telling me you don't want to educate your kids? They got sex education in school. They done took that out.
In 6th grade.
They done took that out.
Cause people would they was putting it on their mind. You got kids that ain't even thinking about sex until you said something. They like, oh dang, that's what you do with that? Okay, well then that's what we supposed to do. Now they pregnant before they even graduate school because you want to promote let's have sex. No, let's keep education on your brain. That's what
But you know
they said. If you want to hide, they said if you want to hide something from somebody, put it in a book. Stay in the books.
Okay, what's the percentages that they gonna stay on track though?
Everybody in my family, I promote them to have sex after 21. Well, they can't date till they 21. So after that, yeah, they do it fine. Like everybody, a supervisor, like they own their own business, they're fine. My daddy said you're gonna either fall in love with money or you're gonna fall in love with your purpose.
I would have slipped out the door on you too. I'd have slipped right out the door.
Sex wasn't in there. I mean, two people. I mean, if you around somebody, you feeling them, you gonna get that feeling anyway, and your body gonna know what to do. So ain't no need even from let their ass know. Look, wait till you 30. Wait till after college.
Come on now. Let's be honest, man.
The Bible said wait till marriage. I'm gonna throw the Bible on. The Bible said wait till
the
marriage.
Bible said wait till marriage, but who be waiting? Though?
Program your mind not to think about it, because it's gonna happen when it's time to happen. So what you program your mind to even go that far.
But who be waiting? Tell me who be waiting. Nobody.
A lot of people wait.
I don't know.
I'm from the church realm. Everybody we church. Granddaddy, bishop. I mean, my granddaddy's a bishop. My mama's a missionary. Like at church Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we at church because we gotta clean it. We gotta run it like it's our house, like church.
Them church.
My granddaddy had 2 churches. We went to one church in the morning, the other church. We had 2 churches we had to go to. So I mean, we in there.
You telling me?
You better wait.
Them churches be the worst one now. Come on now. Them churches
Yeah,
be
I mean, that's what I'm saying. We gonna talk some freaky stuff gonna come up in our head, but we ain't doing on it. We ain't acting on it.
okay.
We getting ready. We getting prepared. It's like when they train us to be a wife. We getting the head knowledge to know how to be a wife. We putting in action, but when it's time, we already know what to do because we was already trained.
Okay.
It's like reading a book. You can see. You can be like, okay, I see what's going on just from reading.
So what's wrong with the girls of today's? What's wrong with these girls then?
I think they had parents that was raised by slaves, and their parents wasn't taught nothing. So now they handed it down to them. They ain't got no education handed down to them.
Education on what? Peer pressure?
Somebody had to experience that to even hand that knowledge down. They haven't been handed that knowledge. They haven't been handed the knowledge we was handed.
Yeah. It was still
Generation
something. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But you know, we were. Now I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people in our generation were raised in the church. Raised in the church, and I think that the church definitely has taken. Like when you don't put your kids in some type of fundamental church background, even if you're not a church person, you knew how you was raised. You had an obligation. Because think about it. Our grandmothers kind of went through the same thing we did. I mean, our grandmother went through the same thing our mamas did, but they just frowned upon it a little different. A lot of people met at the church. My dad and my mom met at church. They knew each other at school, but they never talked to each other at school. They talked to each other at church at one point in time, and then they became a thing. But it's crazy how that happened, generation after generation. But our generation actually dropping the ball right now because of that background, spiritual background. A lot of people say they're spiritual, they're not religious, and I understand that, but I still think it's an excuse because I don't follow through with going to church every weekend or every other weekend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't been doing tithing like I'm supposed to been doing for a minute. So, ain't nobody perfect, but I'm just saying, like, our generation, we be acting like we perfect, but at the end of the day, we dropping the ball because we're not educating the moms and the dads of today, 25, 35, 40 years old. We're dropping the ball. We're not passing the baton the right way. Like we was passed the baton. You know what I'm saying? For real, we got a foundation of God, but our kids is not gonna have no foundation of God. I'm just being honest. They're gonna probably believe in them, but the only time we teach them to pray is when we eat food. That's the only thing, and I can't beat up nobody. I'm beating up myself too when I say this. I'm talking about our generation, 20 to 40. I mean 25 to 40. You dropping the ball, and we are not passing the baton the right way like our parents told us. If they was right or wrong, my parents did a lot of wrong shit, a lot of wrong stuff. Sorry about that. But at the end of the day, I can honestly say, no, I ain't doing it the right way, but I need to, and I want to. So, what's the problem for me to actually get the man?
Question is, you gotta ask yourself, what's stopping you? That's the question you gotta ask yourself. If you, it definitely, like I said, one thing about me, every time I get on, I'm gonna point the finger at myself first before I point the finger at anybody else. So, when you put it like that and say, we ain't passing the baton the way we should. The question is, what's stopping you from passing the baton? What's stopping you from getting on the right track? What's stopping you from going back to the basics? Because a lot of things, we like I said the other day, man, we all want the money, we all want the fortune, we all want the fame, we all had it. But what's stopping you from going back to the basics and starting over and regrouping yourself mentally first? You know what I'm saying? Gathering yourself mentally to then start lay the foundation. People got to understand, man, when you lay foundation, and I'm speaking, in the construction concrete industry, when you lay foundation, over time, concrete expands and contracts. You know what I'm saying? it grows and then it shrinks. You know, depending on how long it's been sitting there, and it eventually cracks. Sometimes what you gotta do, break that foundation up again and start all over. So you gotta get something. A lot of times, man, instead of going back to the basics, we say, no, we're gonna start something new somewhere else. Then guess what happens? That process starts all over again. Instead of going back and just rerooting yourself, you know what I'm saying, making them roots deeper and saying, you know what, let me get back to the basics, let me start over, let me do this the right way. And instead of doing that, we'd rather go plant a seed somewhere else instead of, one of them seeds where we already got planted at. You feel me? So that's one of our biggest problems, when we tend to fail that as a community, especially Black folks. And I hate to put it out there about Black people, but that's where we tend to fail at. We too busy trying to establish, plants, on other lands instead of like growing the plant, growing the seeds that we got already planted, and that's a problem.
Gotta be fruitful.
You say gotta be who?
Gotta be fruitful. Gotta plant everywhere you can.
Yeah.
And you have not because you ask not. We are human. We all forget. So the fact that your conscience reminded you, I think just asking God to remind you, send you a reminder, will help. It could help.
Straight up. Let's go to the next comment here. I saw this earlier today in the chat, so we're gonna play this and see what y'all think. Basically, moments after a woman backed her car into a terminal, that's what they're supposed to say, terminal building today. Commissary and resident were injured during the incident. Ongoing treatment. Looked like the driver is physically okay. Have you ever seen somebody drive your car or drive anybody's car and just running into something like that?
Mm-hmm. On purpose.
Damn.
On purpose. Playing with insurance.
Say that again.
Playing with insurance.
Playing with insurance. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What's up? I don't see how I could, man. It'll be hard to let go of them keys.
Knew the insurance was gonna give him a car, but he forgot that he gotta pay for the other car to get paid.
Gotcha.
Just crashing.
Insurance fraud like a mug, but golly, bro.
How's that fraud if you still gotta buy the other person's car? You done played. That's what you be played yourself. That's what it means. Don't ever play yourself. Played yourself.
Exactly. Insurance is crazy.
You got bills and traffic tickets.
Insurance fraud is big. Insurance fraud is big. This next one right here. You want to say something on that, Ant? Before I play this next one?
You ever seen somebody hit something, Ant?
He probably ain't listening.
He just took it out.
Rolling.
Nigga took they pump out, pumping his shit up.
Look at him on the other side right here. You see it?
He funny though.
They left their car and dude took it.
And he gonna put that bitch back in there.
This happened at
damn, that gas is running up. How much is that shit?
$81.
45, 47.
He took about 45. He counting 47.
He running they shit up.
Running it up.
He is running they shit up. $50.
In a truck, dude.
Where we at now? I can't even see like that 55. Oh. Look at his sneaky ass. Look at his sneaky ass. Hey, nigga, I see that.
Look at Kevin. Yeah, catch him. I would have got out and caught him.
Literally just watched that. But it gone now.
That's crazy.
He just took it out. Nigga took they pump out, pumping his shit up.
That's crazy.
He funny though.
Hey, why is always black folk though, man?
Then he gonna put that bitch back in there. Damn, that
These
gas is
snow
running
need to
up.
see that.
How much is that shit?
Like, ain't nothing funny about that.
45, 47.
Ain't nothing
No, that
funny
made
about
our day.
that. Like, they be, I'm
He
saying.
told me why all these black people. Everybody else being la la land.
I mean, I don't understand it. Like, what I'm saying is, man, I've always been taught that if that shit ain't if it ain't mine, don't mess with it. Now, if it's some money now, I don't know if it's some money on the ground, I'm gonna pick it up. I ain't just cap.
That's yours. That's yours.
But
That's
all that
yours.
other stuff, we ain't finna do it like that. We ain't even finna do it like that. Like, ain't no way in the world you finna tell me.
Still a gas. I remember they used to cipher it out the car. He just went straight to the pump.
Oh, for real?
Remember they used to cipher the gas out the car?
Yeah. Oh Lord, wait till y'all see this, man.
I remember back in the days, man.
Hmm?
I remember that back in the days, stopping that gas out the car.
Yeah, with the hose. I used to do it. Take all my damn
you
gas.
know how to do it? How you actually do that?
All you do is you gotta get the pump, and then you gotta make sure some air coming in. And then once it feel like how you drink out of straw, when you feel like it's something coming through the line, you take your mouth over because it's gonna be out.
Shit, man. That right there. You gonna have gas all in your mouth.
No, you don't. When you feel like something, like you gonna feel nothing but air, like you gonna be sucking, it's gonna be air. When it feel like it's something in there, then you get your mouth off of it. But you got it was a long little thing. If people that didn't know how to do it was stupid. Once it feels strong, like when you drinking like a shake, like a milkshake, you like, oh, okay, it caught on, and then it's gonna do it up. It's gonna do it itself. What's this? Tiger?
Tiger date somebody to my Alabama somewhere mad.
Officially date. She kind of look like a gender.
Yeah, Jenna, little Kylie Jenner, huh?
Yeah. Look like a cinnamon gender.
Say they ain't got nothing in common beside them bed sheets.
Well, he Chinese. He half Chinese, so.
Oh, bro, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing in common with nobody.
Damn. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't know bro was Chinese. I really didn't know that.
He let his kids cuss. Anybody finna deal with that ratchet stuff.
Y'all ever y'all big into fraternity, sorority type shit?
Hell yeah.
So
I went to a couple colleges.
This story, I went to a couple colleges too. I never joined the fraternity though, but my homeboys did.
6 colleges. That was
so Omega Phi Psi.
See? Okay.
Members at Southern University lied about the whereabouts of where Caleb Wilson died. Man.
Oh Lord.
Here we go.
He just wanted to be the cool kid. That's all. You look at him. He just wanted to be the cool kid. He just wanted to lie about something. He wanted to be a part of something big.
But see, they be hazing, man, and the hazing go too much. You know what I'm saying? That hazing just go too much, man.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? And they end up, come on, man, you end up killing somebody, bro, off of hazing, bro. Like, it ain't that serious.
But that mean he ain't had nothing to do with it because he didn't even know the real location.
Exactly.
He just saying some shit.
It's just wild. It's just wild to even think about. Like, you take your kid to school, you drop them off, and you say, hey, you know what? I want you to make some of yourself, do your schoolwork. And I know you want to join the fraternity, this. Or they might just join the fraternity because that's, it's the cool thing to do nowadays. And you die because you joined the fraternity. What kind of craziness is that anyway?
Fraternity already.
For real.
That'd be crazy. Yeah.
We got about 5-10 more minutes, man. We're gonna go past that because that right there. I don't listen to Tory Lanez. I don't rock with Tory Lanez. I done met this dude a couple times. We used to call him when he first came to Miami. We used to call him Tory Lane, LAME, Cause that nigga was lame. He was lamer than Drake at one point in time. I mean, he got some money. He was lamer than Drake, like for real, for real. He
was. Insecurity.
For real. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this lady here gave it to Trump. But this lady right here, that's the one who I'm talking about, the Mexican president. She gave it to him, boy. She gave it to him today. She was really upset. She was really upset by that opioid crisis, boy. You know what I mean? They saying opioids taking over the United States, which is definitely is. You knew after that the war in Afghanistan that they was gonna start that.
They lying. It's weed. They trying to take attention off weed.
This is what I was trying to show y'all earlier right here. Go ahead, put it on.
No, they look too close for comfort.
See, he got to get right in his face to make him understand, like, what are you doing, bro?
The man has
I'm thinking they let him go. Gave him a hug, dog. Hey, you think these young boy need a hug, man? These young boy do be need a hug, man.
I don't know about that hug.
He said you don't know about the police officers hugging the young bros.
No,
Black or white, because it's.
I mean, hug, yeah, but that's a different type. But that look like a different type of hug.
Exactly. He do his own, man. They be on one, man.
Too close for comfort.
Do you feel like every boy need a man in his life?
Nope. Every boy they need Jesus in their life. That's it. Because you don't know what fool you following.
You know, but I'm saying a good dad. You don't think they need a good dad in their life?
Everybody want a good dad in their life, but I wouldn't consider it a need. I would consider it a want. You want a good dad in their life, but
you think your dad played a big part of helping you develop your confidence? Because mine did.
My confidence, my mom.
Oh, your mom did. Okay, gotcha.
My mom.
Gotcha. How important is that relationship, man, with that mom and that daughter, man? I see a lot of mamas and daughters beefing all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't have no relationship with my mom until I got older.
Okay.
She didn't like me because I looked like my dad.
Huh?
I look like my dad. Everybody else can go to the store with my mama but me. I'm in the house by myself. 9 kids. I got to stay in the house by myself. I look like my dad the most.
So you look, oh, Lord.
She used to buy all the kids stuff and then not give me nothing on purpose. So my twin sister, she like grab me stuff, like grab me shirts, like I threw something in the cart for you. Like did I like because I look like my daddy.
So
I never got mad at her. I never felt no type of way. I never like nothing. I just knew she wasn't mad at me. I said, whatever you mad at it ain't me. That's all I need to know.
How you feel, Anthony? Yeah. Basically, the relationship between father and son, mother and son, just how important is that to you?
It takes a man to raise a boy to be a man. A woman can't do it.
Why can't?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Tell her why though. Tell her why.
That's not a good answer. For all the Michelle Obamas in the world.
Thank you, Reason.
Let me say this. A woman can teach the man the foundations, the basics, but to raise him to be a man, no. That's just like I can teach my daughter and my stepdaughter the basics and foundation of becoming a woman, but it takes a woman to raise that daughter to be a woman.
But she's a woman.
Because she's a woman. I can't raise her. I can't raise a daughter. I can't raise a young girl to be a woman. That's her mother's job. That's not my job. I can teach her the foundation. To basically say, hey, watch out for these type of dudes. This is how a man should be treated. This is how you should be treated by a man. But to raise her, to act, to walk, to talk, to be like a woman, I cannot do that. I'm not a woman.
That's good. That's your opinion. But biblically, we're both the head and not the tail. So whatever you can do, I can do. Long as I know the role that a woman's supposed to play and the role a man is supposed to play, I can lead either or.
See, there we go.
What you're supposed to do. I know what you're supposed to be saying. I know how you're supposed to be walking. I know how a man is supposed to take care of his kids and his family. What better person to teach a man how to take care of his kids and his family than a woman? And she gonna take care of the kids, the family, the house, the dog, the outside. Like what is we talking? The spiritual, the man.
So let me pop it right there. Taking care of and to be is two different things. That's two totally different things.
And I was speaking of raising. When you teaching a person how to be, that's raising.
No.
I'm not just paying the bill and putting some food in your mouth and putting some clothes on your back. I'm giving you the head knowledge so when you get out in the streets, you know how to survive. And you ain't got to ask nobody like, oh, I need somebody to help me. No.
So hold on. I grew up, Zach know this. My lady know this. I grew up in a big family. Six kids, 8 total household, right? So when my dad was working on a car and mowing the yard, he didn't tell my sisters to get out the yard. He told the boys to get out there. That's raising. Those are the foundations of raising a man to be a man. My mom ain't say, all right, come and wash the dishes. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what you're gonna be doing in the future. No, she told the girls to get in there and do that. And that's why the men. We helped out, of course, because it's a big ass family. But when we out there mowing the grass and helping the dad, when the dad outside working on the car, changing the oil, changing the brakes and stuff like that, he didn't tell the girls to get out there. He told the boys to get out there. That's raising a man to be a man. That's him to take care of himself.
When you raised around bosses, you become a boss. So if my daddy is showing them how to be a boss, the women are going to gradually gravitate. We're going to see that. We're going to want to be boss too. I used to lie to my daddy and say I went to church. Whole time I'm at work because he never wanted us to work. You have no choice but to be a boss when you raised around bosses. My mama was a boss. My daddy was a boss. They both made $1,300 a week. You go adapt to your surroundings.
So you to be masculine and not.
It's 10 of us. It's 10 of us, 32 nieces and nephews, raising a 15-person household.
Tell her come closer to the phone.
What you say, Mama?
Now we were trying to hear Chanel say something. You were saying something, Chanel?
Yeah, I was just the difference that it's not you being raised to be a boss, being raised to be masculine. You're being raised to be black and so you're a man in the place you're supposed to play in your life.
Gotcha.
Man,
what?
Knowledge.
Yeah.
And we are at their standpoint in life. You're not having a 2-person household where you're being raised by the man and the woman. There's a place for a woman, there's a place for a man. Yes, us nowadays we can do things, but that makes us more masculine than a man. So when a good man comes to our life to lead as the man, we have that space to allow him to be that.
I could be feminine all day. If I got $2 more than a man, he gonna feel some type of way. So that ain't got nothing to do with anything. He gonna feel some type of way anyway.
Well, some of
us know how to play our role. If I was married and you died today, you should know I'm straight. Not be like, oh, what she gonna do if I go? I'm good, but that shouldn't make you feel like you don't got no space.
No,
This what you say
he
you want to do? This your place you want to do? I gotta let
can
you be a man
definitely
because I was raised by a man. I'm gonna have to be the woman. I don't want to be both. I'm only the both when I'm single. When the man come in, then there's no longer no masculinity.
All right, say what now, Chanel? Say it again.
I respect that when I'm saying you have that foundation with the man and the woman. And outside of that, I understand that the man can guide you, he can teach you, he can say, hey, this is how you need to do things. He can guide you know what I'm saying? So when I'm not here, you can take on that journey that you need to do when he's no longer here or available for your well-being. I'm not saying that you can't have those skills or those tools to take on. You got to learn your place when there is a man involved in a household.
Right, that's what I was explaining. I said when I'm single, then it's both. But when he's here, a woman by the Bible, woman is made to be submissive. So if it's a real man in my presence, I'm going to submit by nature anyway. So
what's a real man? What's a real man as far as
you know a real man. You know what a real man.
Paying the bills.
You got clowns, and then you got real men. You got people that play around that ain't serious about nothing. Then you got men that stand on business. That man that stand on business gonna be like, okay, I'm secure. What we doing next?
What about guidance? Like guidance is a big thing when it comes to manhood. And this is where to me this is where a woman fails to be a man. Men always gonna fail to be a woman. Gay dudes try it all the time and they can't never be y'all. Okay, this is where a woman fails to be a man. Guidance and leadership is always the two things that people try to put into into manhood. You guys have the leadership. Sometimes that guidance just don't be there because I've seen many women teach little boys how to use the bathroom and this and this and this, but they still are not comfortable. Remember, I talked to you earlier about showing your son certain things about sexuality and things of that nature, and what you do not want your kid to come in this life blind by anything. We can try to hide it from them as much as we want, and that's what went on in the church. My father told me best. He never talked to me about sex, not one time. And this is what he felt. This is what he felt me as a man, and he did that because my mom told him that it's inappropriate to tell me some things about sexual encounters with females. And when you don't, when you scared to have those conversations, it could be money, finances. It could be me signing up for the YMCA to learn how to be an athlete. It's always going to be something you're missing because you're not. Granddad didn't sit down and talk to the girls the same way he sat down and talked to the boys. It was the education level, the experience level will always be different. It's always going to, you know what I'm saying? It's a certain, like y'all just said, it's a certain thing we expect from our women. It's a certain things we expect from our men. You know what I'm saying? So when it's time to teach them all that, and LeBron said it too, because his dad wasn't in his life, LeBron James. And, you know, he tried to forgive him, but he just couldn't. You know what I'm saying? But it's things that he was lacking that he had to learn from other people's dads. Now that's another thing that probably can happen because you'll be in a committed relationship, and your significant other might just show that person some things that maybe you didn't show them or their dad didn't show them, but the stepdad, that's why it's so good to find that stepdad or that stepmom that really, really care about your child. Because man, for a woman to just raise those kids by herself, that is tough to do, man. You know what I mean? Y'all already try y'all best to do it, and most people do a hell of a job, but there's always something lacking because nobody ain't perfect, right? You know, that's all I'm saying. It's always gonna be something lacking. When my mom died, all the women that came in my life, my godmamas, any person my dad was dating or that was trying, you know, thinking about marrying, and he finally did get married. My dad been married for almost 40 years now. You know, to think about that and say, dang, when my mom was gone, nobody could replace her. And my mom didn't have much. But that mental aspect, the protection aspect, is just something about your kids that it just ain't gonna be the same. You can ask a lot of people that went to school, and this is my last spiel on that. We'll move to something else. I was dating a person that, you know, her stepdad was in her life more than her dad. So she had the privilege to have both of them walk her down when she was graduating in college at Valdosta State. And when it happened, you know, they were trying to figure out how they was gonna do it. But the stepdad always was thinking in his mind, and this is what happened after we went to eat. He said he was thinking in his mind that was a moment that he couldn't take away. Yes, he wanted to have that moment, but he had to realize that, hey, you know what? My job was to be here to protect her while she was with her mother. The father's job was to protect her when she was with him. Now, I don't know if you understand what I was saying, but the father was protecting while she was with him. The dad was protecting while she was with the mother. You see what you heard? You see why I keep like the mother, the father. The mother, yeah, she could protect her. She could protect her daughter, but only to a certain level. She knew she had to depend on that man, on her significant other, to protect her, because it's only so much that a woman can do. Yeah, you got your gun, you got this, but some women don't think about security first. Some women think about let's just get the family together. Okay, during all the family reunions that everybody had, did you have to ever get security? You know why you ain't have to get security? Because them dudes weren't playing that shit. That's why. I'm just saying, them dudes weren't playing that. And I ain't trying to overtalk nobody. I'm just saying, like, I use the family reunion for everybody because you could kind of see the guidelines of everybody. Uncle this was like this, so they already knew these outsiders was gonna come in and, oh man, look at all these beautiful women at this family reunion. You know what I'm saying? But the dudes don't come because they already looking at all the guys that's the family members on this side, so the men gonna protect automatically. You know what I'm saying? Not taking away nothing from women, because you guys can protect yourself to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? To a certain degree. But do you want to have to kill somebody to protect yourself? You shouldn't have to every time. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I know it don't win you over all the way, but it's just a point. It's just a point that
I get you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be fair about it at the same time, just to see that, the roles. That's all. I think that's what Chanel was saying. The roles is very important, and that's why us men, I'm a male nurse. I end up getting out of that, but I graduated high school as an LPN, and then I end up doing some RN work. And once I seen the scene, I was like, there's too many gay dudes in here for me. I can't do that. Or it was also too much femininity going on. You know what I'm saying? And then the level of everybody was your boss. I got out the healthcare field, and then I'm serious. When I seen everybody was your boss, I said, you know what? Let me get out this field. I got out of that. But I love the experience because it took me, it showed me how to take care of my kids. It showed me how to take care of all my kids. When I tell you, myself, I didn't warmth them because I know that's what a woman gives them, the warmth. But as far as cleaning ears and all the crevices and making sure fingernails was, I did all of that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people weren't ready for that. A lot of people didn't put themselves in that type of in that type of mentality to learn that, damn, you know what? As a man, I gotta know how to take care of this baby. You know what I'm saying? For real.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm for real, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is, man. Yeah. Hey, we're gonna do the last one, man. The last one is, and I liked that. I appreciated that. That was a good comment. A good topic right there.
Swerving off the drugs, causing man.
I don't know what's going on with.
How about the pup?
I don't know what's going on with everything. Man, wait till y'all see this crazy. Man. What's the craziest thing y'all done before? Have you done anything crazy like this right here?
Like you really want to know?
No, I'm saying you ain't do that. Hopefully you ain't do that as crazy as this. This right here crazy.
No, that ain't crazy. That's just stupid.
What?
What's up with these kids, man?
What?
You one of those people that jump off buildings and climb and walk off walls and shit.
I mean, come on, man. Imagine somebody coming up to you saying, "Hey, man, shit. This when you little, now. This when y'all small. What? I'm about to go jump off this building and jump on this damn pole and slide down. But watch how cool this look. I want to go viral. What's up with these kids? The question is, what's up with these kids that want to go viral, man? Like, I just seen a boy one more time. Last time I seen a boy the other day about 20 feet from me, driving from the police in the scat. He did a 360, jumped out in the middle of traffic, and tried to hop over the. He tried to hop on. This was on the interstate. He tried to hop over the thing before they tased him. Because that's what he saw. He saw that on TikTok the other day. So he tried to do the same thing. And he got his ass stun gun. What's the craziest thing y'all done seen out there, man? Just driving in the roads, some crazy shit. Might have been just going out.
Crackhead running down the street at night naked.
It happened all the time.
I ain't never seen it. I think it. You said I think it.
Damn. Where you at? You in Florida? You in Florida, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm in Florida, but this happened in Illinois.
Damn. Not Chicago though, right? Chicago, that's what. That's every day in Chicago, man. That's one city.
No, they be having something. No, they at least had draws or something. No, I mean pure naked.
No. Dang. He ain't come touch your food, did he?
No, it was in the dark. He was moving in the shadow, like he wasn't trying to be seen. He was like a ghost.
He thought he was invisible.
Yeah, I'm like, he was tall as hell. He had to be like 6'2". I'm like, this motherfucker. Hi, right, for real.
Damn, man.
That's crazy shit. I understand.
But yeah, man, we done been on for a little minute. You got something to say, Ant, before we get up out of here?
Man, good. Everything.
You go in and out.
Yeah, we ain't hear nothing. We ain't hear nothing you just said. Say it one more time.
I say everything, man. Good day. Can y'all hear me now?
Come a little
okay, better.
Yeah.
No, everything was good. Yeah, everything was good. Shit related. So
tell Chanel we appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Yeah, I like Chanel answer. She cool. She come from a queen era. You know, I come from the warrior area. You know, queen area.
She need to be on here. She always had that. She always had that passion anyway, like that right there.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people, man. Look, the reason me and Anthony do this, man. At the end of the day, we can't. You already don't have enough time anyway. You can't reach everybody, and some of the youth need to get a little bit off of. You know what I'm saying? Not saying we no celebrity or nothing like that. But at the same time, it's good for my young boys that do come show support. They be like, man, OG, man, there be some shit. I know I'm old because they call me OG. They be like, OG, man, I like what y'all talking about, man. How about I did this and I did that? Like I said, they're not getting taught about certain sexual conversations we have, certain this conversation we have, politics. We touch on everything. And for me and him, especially to give back just a little bit, because we don't have much, but to give back just some knowledge, you know, I wanna be able to do this for a while for the young boys. And now we got the queens to give back to the young ladies. Because at the end of the day, man, one day this right here is gonna be a money-making podcast. I know it is. We gonna it's working through the kinks, and then also Instagram just kicked us off, and everybody. Hey, look at the time. 1 hour on the dot. That motherfucker it'll tell you. It don't play. It don't play. But we out, man. We out. See y'all next time. Make sure y'all we'll be on tomorrow. About 7:15. Our love.
Stay blessed.
I feel like stuck in a nigga today. Oh, oh, oh. I feel like stuck in a nigga today. Oh, oh, oh. I feel like stuck in a nigga today. Oh, oh, oh. These motherfuckers on the road, where the hell they learn to drive? Jive turkeys at my job, about to get a cool, cold, mean five. Should've took the day off, might slap my boss. My own damn kids pissing me off, as if I hadn't had enough. Chipotle fuck my goddamn order up. I'm fed up, I'm fed up, I'm fed up. I feel like slapping a nigga today. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I feel like slapping a nigga today. See me waving you down. This guy came after me. I was here first, but you serving him rounds. No, I bought the Uber here. My friends